Taurus, I'm hearing the word force, okay? And as you guys know how I read, all of the energy flows into the next sign as it should, okay? So I was picking up strong for Aries energies or those who are in the first house who are or identify as being solo dolo independent, a boss. I was just getting an energy of it just wasn't going to work. The relationship or trying to be in a relationship just isn't going to work. And then in your energy, Taurus, I'm feeling a force. So I was literally just thinking, like, just sitting here shuffling, getting ready for your reading. And then I was thinking about Aries's reading, right? And the relationship not working. And then what came to mind as like I heard someone's rebuttal, like, oh, fuck her. I'm gonna work this shit. This shit gonna work. We're gonna work. I don't care what you have to say. Like it's kind of giving me that energy. Like I was hearing people say, "What? Oh, it's not gonna work. Watch me make it work. We're gonna work." Like it was like a rebuttal, and it was like oh we're good. Like you're now you feel like you gotta prove yourself. Now you feel like you gotta prove that you're gonna make whatever this relationship is work, and that's usually what gets people fucked up. A lot of times when you find that like people are in relationships that are toxic, ain't no good, don't you know no good, don't you know no good, it's because they are trying to prove a point at this point. Like it doesn't matter if the man's cheating on them and dogging them out. They have to prove a point to all the women that he's cheating on her with. It doesn't matter if he had a baby on you. You now feel like you got to prove a point and now get pregnant to prove a point to the person he had a baby on you with. It does. Who cares if he's lying to you? You now have to prove a point. It's like you're trying to, it's like you're trying to prove a point at this point. And I feel like that's essentially the energy that I'm getting with a lot of these people in relationships or in commitments. They already know, or at least the Aries energy was, you have seen people's actions, you have seen the signs, you think of Aries, and Aries is the war sign, and think about war. And soldiers, they would wave white flags, red flags, purple flags, green flags. They would wave some type of fucking flag to let you know the status of the war. All right, like, so with all of that, the flag, these people saw the flags, they saw the signs, and they're still adamant on, no, I'm gonna make it work despite the flags that I have been shown. I'm gonna ignore it because I want this Taurus commitment relationship so fucking bad. That's what this energy is, period. And you can't tell me it's not. I got my Mars in Taurus in the seventh house, and I know what Mars and Venus energy is. Y'all think it's love, attracting love. What you're really doing is attracting sex. You're attracting chemistry between another person, and that's what the Two of Cups is. That's chemistry. That's why you'll see a snake or you'll see the medical symbol in the Two of Cups. You are trying to you're trying to play scientist. You're trying to alchemize a relationship. You're trying to force molecules. You're trying to force eons and peons. You're trying to force some shit. All right, that's what the Two of Cups is. So this is what I'm getting, Taurus. All right, and excuse me for getting like, as a matter of fact, I'm feeling the arrogance and I'm feeling the resistance, and it's funny to me how people will resist the very thing that will help them, but they want to hear. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. This is Taurus energy, so I already know it's stubborn. All right, so I'm not surprised, but this is what's going on in relationships. People are stubbornly at it, like they are stubbornly like digging their fucking hooves in the ground in a relationship or in relationships that they have seen the sign that's not going to work out. All right, I gave a nice example in Aries's part 2 version, okay, of how this looks in the physical. But this is you see the signs, something is not in alignment with you, what you need or what you want, and you're gonna just disregard it because you want this relationship so goddamn bad. Or you claim to love this person so fucking much, aka I'm desperate as fuck. Three of Wands is coming out in your energy here. So it's like keeping the door open or keeping this pathway open when you're progressing. The Three of Wands progresses into the Four of Wands. So it's like you're still going to build. You see all the signs. You saw the Ace of Wands. You saw someone's actions, their movements, and what they would prefer to do. Two of Wands. You've seen how they move and why they move, and you still proceed to keep this path open. Three of Wands. So I can only assume it's going to escalate to the Four of Wands. You're going to build on the foundation of flags. Okay, Knight of Swords is in the reverse. This is poor communication. Somebody's disrespectful, or just poor piss communication, or someone who just doesn't think, or they think but it's limited, because the Knight of Swords is still Gemini energy, and Gemini is being at multiple topics and things at once. So that's an actively stimulated mind. With it in the reverse, this is someone who is closed-minded. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is coming out reversed here as well. So even the Knight of Pentacles upright is a progress. It's a process. It's slow, but it's moving. The Knight of Pentacles reverse, it's completely at a standstill, stagnant. Eight of Wands, that just clarifies the mind. Someone does not evolve. They do not progress. They do not level up. They have not healed. Three of Swords reversed here. Okay, and the Page of Cups, this is what you have felt. This is what you are seeing. The Page of Cups is a feeling, so you've already felt the feel in Aries energy. Some of you may have like your moon in Aries or a moon in fire, but you felt something. You felt something wasn't right. That's what the Page of Cups is, a feeling. All right, you seeing some shit, and you just completely disregard it. You completely disregard it. You disregard it and still stamp it as justice. You stamp it as something being balanced, but the Three of Pentacles is coming out reverse. Something isn't going to work. Yep, Six of Wands is even coming out reverse. It's not going to work. The Knight of Cups is even coming out in the reverse. And would you look at that? Seven of Cups. So this is why someone is not seeing things. Yep, judgment. Their judgment is completely off in regards to this relationship. Most people in relationships have piss poor judgment. They see what they want to see. Page of Cups. They feel what they want to feel, and they feel that. This Page of Cups is feeling what you want to feel, seeing what you want to see, right? And you just expand on it. And so you see a situation that's not going to work out. You're somehow seeing it as justice. You're somehow making judgment that it is balanced when it's not. Or this is just most people in relationships. All right, so that's what I have as of right now. I'm going to get into this a bit deeper on Patreon. This will be under, I think, the Love Empress tier or the Empress Loves tier. All right. Yeah, this is seeing what you want to see, forcing a situation, trying to justify that. I mean, we see this all the time. You see a red flag and you try to eliminate it or justify it or make up something for it, or oh, it ain't that serious, or whatever, it's fine. It's like, yeah, that's like that, whatever. Oh, it's whatever, it's fine. Like, that's, I'm also getting that from the Page of Cups. It's like, oh, they lied. Okay, whatever. Oh, they cheated. Okay, they didn't say that they didn't call me when they say they were. Okay, something is a discrepancy. Okay, they're not really putting in effort. Okay, whatever. They're not consistent. Okay, whatever. They're not compromised. It's like you dismissing things because you want this Three of Wands so fucking bad, or these people. All right, this could just be what's going on in regards to Taurus energy, commitments, relationships, resources. This could also be why they're doing it for resources. And people don't be financially stable, but you got time to worry about a relationship. You don't want a relationship, but you got time to have sex and do shit that looks like a relationship. And that's the delusion as well. This is someone who's like, oh, I'm not ready for, I don't want a relationship, but yet you voluntarily see or hear they want a relationship. They just need some time to change. And to, like, how did you get all, like, that's the energy I'm getting right now. All right.